Microtransactions in gaming. Okay, this has been going on for a while. It gets people upset. Well, it gets gamers upset, primarily. That, you have these games that are coming out nowadays. But microtransactions have been going on for a long time now. This is nothing new. But you buy a game for now, it's $60 plus tax, and you have games like Call of Duty, you have games like Destiny, you have the upcoming Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, you have Halo 5, that's going to have microtransactions in it. And then you have mobile games that have them as well. Now look, people complaining all the time, you got people actually trying to defend in certain ways, and you got fanboys that will stick up for certain microtransactions because they say, oh, so you're saying it's not fair here, but it's fair here. Listen, microtransactions are fucked up all the way around, but there are certain ways to go about it that human beings just won't do, and that's the reason why this shit has continued up to this point. Let's think about this. Look, okay, wait a minute. Before I go into that, what if Final Fantasy VII Remake had microtransactions in it? To do certain summons, you have to pay more. That could very well fucking happen, people. What will you do? Will you succumb to buy it? Or you say, fuck that, I'll just deal with what I have? But that's the meat of the conversation. You have these games that come out at launch that have these season passes and microtransactions at launch, which means that they plan to put all that shit in from the fucking beginning. And the reason why that they didn't is because they want more fucking money. Now, there are a lot of people that will try to defend it and say, well, they have to make their money somehow. It's expensive to make games. You know what? Look, if they make good-ass games, they're going to make a profit, okay? If they make good-ass games, we go buy them, they make profit. That's the way that shit works. You make good shit, we pay for good shit, and we have good shit, and you make profit. I don't understand how any adult doesn't see that. I can understand if you're a teenager or a kid and you have no reasoning how things in the world works. But the way it works in the consumer world, consumers have the power. Now let me explain this. Microtransactions. Do you want to stop them? Then there's a way to go about it. You don't fucking buy them. Or you just don't buy the product that has all the microtransactions in it. Now, consumer control. Alright, remember the 2013 Xbox One debacle? When they announced all of that bullshit? What did the consumers do? What did they say? They voted with their money, their wallets, their pre-orders. Not just bitching and complaining online. No, it went further than that. They were like, I'm not paying for that shit. Done. I'm not getting it, and that's it. So what worked between all of that? Your Facebook posts, your Twitter posts, they don't give a fuck about that. How do you not see that by now? They give a fuck about the bottom line, and that is if they get the money or they don't. Season passes. And once again, microtransactions for shit that has been proven at many times by other games and many companies that the shit was already on the fucking disc when you buy it. You're basically paying to unlock shit that's coded on the fucking disc so then you can have it. For the most part, that is the fucking case. Games have been cracked open to have that. And they see it and they're like, what the fuck is this? Most gaming companies are doing that shit now. It's not just Capcom. No. It's most gaming companies are starting to do that. And the main reason why microtransactions even like that exists nowadays more than before is because of the mobile gaming concept. You get the shit for free, and then they nickel and dime you to have more shit or to have more lives or so on and so forth. You just have to have the willpower to say, no, I'm not getting that shit. And then that's it. That's just the way it works. People say, oh, it's the future, we can't do anything about it. You know what? Look, the future is what we say it is as far as us supporting it and buying it. If you don't support it, you don't buy it, it will not happen. That's the way the consumer world works. It's supply and demand. People always make excuses about shit like this just because they have little to no willpower to say no and move on. Now, switching gears. Same subject, but different wave of it. You have Kanye Kardashian ranting about microtransactions, saying that they shouldn't be allowed for games that are for a 2-year-old. Now, wait a minute here. Okay. So, this bitch of a dude, of course, has a daughter, and he just says, here's the tablet, have fun. Okay, look, I've been playing video games ever since I was 2 years old, and I still have the video game system and the games that I was playing when I was that age. And when I was playing those games, there was always an adult there for supervision. Not just for supervision, but they weren't going to leave me alone at that age. They just wasn't, okay? They wanted to know my interests. They wanted to know everything I was doing and saying. So if I was, and I said, fuck, guess what? The video game didn't do that. I did that. I would be in massive fucking trouble if I would have did that at that age and my parents or supervision were behind me. But you have Kanye Kardashian here, Kanye West, that's complaining about microtransactions here. Okay, first of all, if you're giving up a tablet and you're sending a child, that's a subject of child neglect. Be a fucking man and watch over your motherfucking kids and pay attention to what they do. If you're not doing that, then you can't blame whatever they do on their own. You can't blame the world for that. You just can't. It doesn't work that way. Now, I don't know how much money that the child went, but, okay. You know what the irony about that is? The irony about that is, as far as the microtransactions that Kanye was complaining about, his wife has a fucking game, a mobile game that has microtransactions in it. What kind of bullshit irony is that? What kind of hypocrisy is that? Are you fucking kidding me? That doesn't work that way. You're gonna complain shit that's bringing in the bank somehow, in a certain way. What? Again. And plus, regardless of how much money that the kid racked up or however, in your case, ask your bitch ass wife to cover that shit. Are you kidding me? Have her to front load the cash for that shit. That's easily solvable. But back to the meat of the conversation, as far as you, Kanye, take care of your motherfucking kids and be there. Just be there and pay attention to what they're fucking doing. No. No. You can't do that. You can't do that. No. 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 You didn't even have the common sense. The common fucking sense to know that most mobile games have that, and a 2-year-old would actually press those keys. You didn't have the logic to know that. For one, I mean, everybody is, okay, I can't say everybody, but many people have already lost their respect for you as a person. Now, you got motherfuckers losing respect for you as a parent. You can't have that. And you can't do the contradictory thing when your wife, and most likely, that's the game that your child was playing. You can't have that hypocrisy. It doesn't work that way. You're complaining about something that your wife is making money off of. That's fucking stupid. At the end of the day, for this whole microtransaction conversation, either you buy it or you don't. You stay away. Well, for motherfuckers that's saying, well, it's the future, we could do... Again, as far as consumer control, we've already made a big-ass company change their ways about it before. No one came to you with a threat, and no one came to you saying that, yeah, you have to do this shit. No. Okay. Yeah. Buy our shit. Yeah. Go ahead. Come on. Spend that money. It's the future. It's the way it is. Do that shit. Bend over. Take your pants down. Be prepared. My dick is huge. No! No one was doing that. No one was forcing you to buy shit that you already... No. No one is forcing you to add extra. Or no one is forcing you to buy shit. Once you buy something or you don't, that's when they fucking learn as far as saying, yeah, this is what the people want or this is what they don't want. So microtransactions, as far as anyone making excuses or is anyone buying them and still complaining at the end of the day, no, doesn't work that way. Either you buy them or you don't. For those that buy them, hell, enjoy what they got, fine. But don't go complaining every fucking where and you're still not voting with your fucking wallet. There are many people that swear off games that are going to have microtransaction or swear off games that already got them. But at the end of the day, yes, it's about your actions. It's about your choice. It's about you saying no. Or yes, if you're an idiot. So, once again, for the benefits of common sense, logic, and gaming, this is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.